if you will, we don't have that fly on the left side on the passenger side because we don't have that in frame, but make sure we don't have any flies here. And we don't have any flies. Here we go. Get out of here, you goddamn jackass. I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning. God, I can't fucking make my mind work. Tony, give me a towel for just a minute, please. That... I'm blinded by that fucking hot light. Goddamn son of a bitch! What do you mean, I'm gonna fall off the fucking thing? Fuck. Just keep running. Bullshit. I'm gonna slate this fucker. All right, I haven't got time to mark this motherfucker. Here we go again. We can't hear anybody. Nobody can talk to anybody.
Still speeding.
Well, turn the fucking thing off, you dumbass. Man, I'd like to kick your fucking head in. Meet innovation. Money. Fuck. Not even funny anymore. Son of a bitch! Jesus Christ. Fuck! This shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Fuck off! What the hell's the line? Shit! What the fuck is it? Can't remember the goddamn line. The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that shit? I don't know, shit. It's just all gone. I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops. For 1989, each individual storage compartment has this controlled light that you can put up your fern if you want to. How's that?
What shot is it?
Oh, shit. What did I do? Did I walk through it?
It's going to be very helpful in keeping you from falling down, you big dumb son of a bitch.
You're disturbing what's left of my brain.
Yeah, but my mind is such shit.
To say nothing of the flies in my head. Got a fly in my mouth and every fucking other thing happens. If I knew what the rest of the line was, then I would be in good shape. It's amazing how I just babble. Uh-oh. I guess my mind is going again. My body is dismembered from my mind completely. Which is pretty average with me, but I can't think. Something is wrong with me. But you'd think I was making this up as I was going along. My mind isn't working enough to do this any better than it is. I was going bananas. My mind is just ready to go completely. Old mind is deteriorating. Because I don't think I can get out of this thing worth a shit. Nobody can, so, you know. Turn of a bobber schnabber robber. But a shut up, watch it. Compache junja watch it. Catch a shit. Schmegeldeggle, what the fuck is it? Did the we change of Ranji Chadaba. The Sata Pachakaya, French Conchacha Pasha, Ushi Paya Pakashipa Willia Wakayaha, Ushi Paka. Boy, that was good. Yeah, like was Shada Schmikish Bash, Baji Baji Ba, Baji Baji Ba, the Harvey Baji Ba, Baji Kenji Baji, Little Pala China Punchang, Rachi, Wacha, Rush. Chicken choyak. The Super Storage Sun Cruiser offers maximum storage to a very diverse group of the ferns in the docks. The automotive fuses, they're all laying out here in beautiful condition for the fern in the dock. Let's go. And particularly at night, whenever you find your fern in your dock, I don't know. And they're made with an insulating material which really preserves the fern and the dock and the whatever, and I don't know, shit. The Sunflower now enjoys a full 5 inches in increased diameter on the fern. And the Pearl Watch. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Among the questions that you may be asked is, can I get this rig in and out of my driveway? Well, the answer is yes. The departure angle for the all-new 1989 Chieftain is exactly that of the 88 model. Ain't worth it. Not this shit. It ain't fucking worth it. The Mini Winnie, part of American tradition, and today on the cutting edge of design and function in a Class C motorhome. Let us get the fuck out of here. Do you believe any of that shit? The Winnebago Concepts and Engineering Departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is.
There's no words there. There's no words on it.
Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
I've never seen that. Fucking thing sucks. There's no words there. Ready? Take it away. Go, go. Yeah. Go, go. Yeah. Go, go. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Go, go. What's that mean? To play us out? To end the show? Yeah.
What is up? Oh, how I have missed all of you. It has been forever and a day. And I'm happy to be back here. Happy to see all of you guys. It's been like 6 months since we've done a live stream, since I've done a live stream. So welcome back. Fuck it. Let's do it live. Feels good to be doing this again. I promise I will do more of these this year. Life has come at me fast. Life has come fast. And had to focus in, had to dial in, you know what I mean? But yeah, we are back. I'm happy to, I have an interesting show today. So right off the bat, I was burgled, and I'm going to show you the footage. It's actually happened quite a while ago at the dispensary we got broken into, and some fuckers broke into our shit, and I'll show you what they did. It's bullshit. And just so you guys know, right off the jump, since I bought this new building, Dark Horse has a building for sale. Not necessarily a building, a grow, a license for sale. I have a grow and a MIP in Denver, Colorado, and it's officially now for sale. So before I list it with all the brokers and everybody, I'm listing it with you guys. If anyone's interested in a marijuana grow, licensed marijuana grow in Denver, Colorado, a licensed marijuana MIP, retail, rec, hit me up. Send me a DM, send me an email, call the shop number. Get a hold of me if you want it, because it might go fast. I'm motivated to move it. So anybody who's interested in a grow in Colorado and a MIP, this might be the perfect opportunity for you. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I just wanted to say, hang with me on Seed Bazaar. I know a lot of you guys know about the Seed Bazaar, but the seedbazaar.com is our seed bank. And we don't have a merchant account on it right now. So the only way to check out is going to be pay through the mail. But what I just decided about 20 minutes before going live on this here podcast is I'm going to post up the Venmos and Cash Apps so you guys can pay. You can check out as pay through the mail, but then you can send a Venmo or Cash App and take care of it that way, and then email us and we'll piece it together and get it done for you. Because I know people hate waiting like 13, 14, 15 days for the snail mail. So, yeah, we're going to try to speed that up. And the reason I mentioned that is starting pretty much midnight tonight, Friday through Monday, I'm going to do a blowout on Seed Bazaar. 50% off every single thing on Seed Bazaar for Dark Horse. So, yeah, we don't do this very much. But, yeah, you guys looking for some packs, it's been a minute. Grab some packs on Seed Bazaar. The sale will go live right around midnight. So I will get it all posted up. And once you go to the site, it'll be there. But if you go there right this very moment, it's not live. But without further ado, let's talk some shop. Let's talk shop. All right, so once we got the shop open, you guys all know probably at this point that Dark Horse has our dispensary now in Denver, Colorado. So once we got the shop open, we actually ran into a couple of issues where, I called it a soft opening, where I was just trying to run some sales on the point of sale system, make sure everything worked correctly. But somebody was waiting for us. Somebody was waiting for us to actually open the doors. And once we opened, it didn't take long for them to strike. They came and burgled us. Probably within the first week of opening the dispensary. So this happened almost like 5 months ago, but I didn't tell anybody. I kept it under wraps, kept it under the old hat, because I just didn't want to tell anybody exactly what I knew quite yet. But fuck it, it's been 6 months. The cops ain't gonna catch these guys. So let's show you what the fuck happened. See how this works. Hopefully this works. It's been a minute since I've done computer shit on here, so hopefully I can get this all going. I think I'll pretty much just show you like the whole burglary. So, this is a stolen Hyundai, it looks like. It pulled up in my grass at just about 11:07 p.m., just before midnight, roughly, a little bit before midnight. But these guys stole this Kia, or Hyundai, whatever the fuck it is, and then pulled up into the grass, which is a weird look. Anyone driving by, you'd think like, why is there a car parked horizontally in the grass? But yeah, so that's their fancy getaway escape, I guess. But here comes the burgles, burgle team 1, 2, and 3, or shall I call them dipshit of the day 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, here they come with their crowbars, and we had just got this open. We had just, I think, the same day I had installed all my CCTV cameras and put it on my hard drive so I could see it. So these guys struck within like 5 hours of hooking up my cameras. So not the best timing for them. But yeah, you can see they come in with their crowbars. They're not exactly like super skillful robbers, I'll say that much. Like, they're brute force fuckers, where they're just like, all right, if we yank on this fucking door long enough, eventually it'll open, right? Well, yeah, I think it took them, I'm not going to play the exact whole thing of this, but I think it took them like 7 minutes to break through this door, 7, 8 minutes. And it's a push bar door, so you can't exactly like just pop the lock. Like, there's a little bit more to it. But you see right there, they got a little bit after like 60 seconds. They got a little bit of the door, like it popped a little bit, but then they really start to struggle. Let me find my lighter. I noticed immediately the red shoes. I was like, red shoes. And I swear the first 5 days we had this dispensary, I had a guy come in and buy some flour with red shoes on. And it just like triggered something in my brain. I was like, I know who this fucking is. Like, not who it is, but I know this person came in our store, one of our very first customers. And I went back. And the funny thing is that the fact that we had changed the DVRs on this day, it wiped out all the previous footage. So I don't have the footage of him coming on the first day or two because I had reformatted the DVRs to start from this day forward. So they chose an interesting time to come. There is an alarm system on the dispensary, and at this point it probably is going off, but it'll show you the amazing response time of our Denver police. Non-existent. They don't come. They never come. So yeah. I just think I don't know what it is about this. Many things happen when you get robbed. You feel like a sense of like being violated, but to me, I just found comedy in this. I just thought this whole thing was fucking funny. I was like, these guys can't break in for shit. They're robbing a tire is hilarious to me. The whole, like, it's like they shop together to buy the same hoodies and gloves and bullshit. But yeah, they're having a hell of a time with the door. So yeah. I'll speed this up a little bit for you guys. But yeah, this is 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe. And then eventually they pop the door. They almost have it right here. That was 5 minutes. So let me drag the next clip in. Oh, wait. This is my absolute favorite clip of all time. Just so you guys know, I have a new all-time favorite clip from dumbasses that try to fuck with the building. Let me present to you my favorite clip that I've ever fucking grabbed from security footage. In 3, 2, 1. Here it is. My man's trying, puts that foot up, and then just, whoop-pow! Just eat shit. Just straight eat shit right in the middle of the fucking burglary. I just find that hilarious. I'd love to play that one back. Put this one on a loop just for a second as I get high, because this one's so good. But to me, like, robbery follies are even funnier than, like, I don't know, work fails or fail army. This is fail army of a robbery. There's another idiot driving the car. There's officially 3 idiots involved in this here burglary. After they make entry, though, you see quickly what they were after and why they decided to rob this shop that has been open for a few days, has very little money and weed in it at all anyway. But yeah, this is what they came for. So I can drag this down. They made it in. First thing they do, start wrenching on the fucking ATM. Dude takes a full-on linebacker stance and just 3-point stance, just wha-pow! There you go. It's like, this fire extinguisher got to go. It's funny because the shop really didn't have much in it at all. But there he got it. He got the old fucking heave-ho. And he grabs this fucking ATM and drags it out like it's a fucking toaster. It's like a toaster on a cord. He's just like, yep, this is all I need. I came for the old ATM, you know? And I guess in a weird way, we're lucky that the main thing that they targeted was the ATM, but they still went through the shop. I'll show you guys that too. But yeah, there's an ATM robbery. You know, I actually asked the ATM company how much money was in it because it's all tracked and everything, and they said that it was I believe this has been a while ago. I think they said there was like $2 to $4 grand in there or something like that. So it's not nothing, but at the same time, like, you know, I guess and when we eventually called the cops because, of course, when they rob you and take an ATM, that's like a bank robbery. It's federally insured. So we had to call the cops to report it for the insurance. And the cops were like, oh, this is a ring. These guys steal ATMs from dispensaries on the regular. Like, almost everybody in a 10-mile radius had been hit, and all they do is come kind of yank their ATMs out. So, and then the ATMs are found alongside the Platte River, like 3 miles down, emptied out, but there's no GPS for you that are thinking, like, is there a GPS in the ATM? They can go track them down. It's like, no, these are ghetto, cheap ATMs that these guys use, and there's no tracking of the ATM. And the funny thing is the ATM guys didn't really seem to care that much. They were like, yeah, okay, we'll get you another one. Like, send us the police report, send us the footage, and then, yeah, they get to file it as an insurance claim. The FDIC insurance kicks in, so they get all their money back that was inside the ATM, and then they get to file an insurance claim for the missing ATM and then go buy another one that's probably cheaper and pocket something in between. So the ATM company probably made money on this robbery, which is crazy. Granted, they did, you know, thousands of dollars of damage to the doors. But to watch these guys yank this and drag this out like it's a toaster to me is fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's technically bank robbery. Then after they do that, they figure, why not break into the old DVR room? This is my DVR room. So he drop kicks the door, which I'm surprised it popped open. That's like a keypadded number door. But yeah, they drop kicked the shit out of that door. It went flying open. And he comes over, and for good measure, he sees himself on TV right now. He sees he's being recorded. So he just starts grabbing all the CCTV shit and trying to throw it on the ground because he thinks that's going to, like, it's recorded to the cloud, dummy. Like, I have all of it. I don't care if you disconnect it all. Like, I have it all. So, yeah, it's for good measure. It's funny because they're really not interested in marijuana. He's checking my safe right now, which is locked, thank goodness. Obviously, we always lock the safe, but safe was locked, full of pot and cash, bolted to the floor. You're never going to get that. And they know that. So they're just like, what do we have here? He takes a bank bag right there. It's like a Chase bank bag with nothing in it but receipts. So, no. For good measure, just throw all this shit on the floor. Why not, huh? There you go. And here's a shot of them, what they took from the dispensary, actually. The dispensary is really bare because we didn't really have it set up at this point. There's literally nothing on the walls or anything. All I have is my little TV video wall up. But dude comes over, he goes to this back door. Well, first he takes the boombox. That's what one item they stole from us was a boombox. He took a gold paperweight, which is a gold bar that he can't believe is real. But then dude goes over to the door in the back and just like mule kicks it like 10 times. Funny thing is, that door's unlocked. All you gotta do is just turn the handle. Now he's crowbarring it. He's wrenching on it. It's an open door. You just turn the handle. Not a lock on it at all. And they go and see the back area where there's like supplies and shit. And they're like, I guess there's nothing in here. So yeah, they come back out. He grabs the camera right there, breaks a camera. I don't know why you're breaking a camera. Like I said, rips it down, smashes it. Hulk smashed the camera after you rip it out of the wall. Why? I don't know. Who can explain idiocy? I can't. This just looks like straight morons to me. And to me, it's like comedy. It's like there he's going into a storage closet or a bathroom. But yeah, he's like, all right, what is there anything to steal here? No, you'll notice they don't even ever go behind the bud bar. They never try to pop the cash registers. They don't fuck with the till. There's maybe a few candy bars sitting in there right now. Like there's very, very little to any product at all. But yeah, he decides to steal a boombox, and then yeah, he's got some papers in his hands. They stole a Brita water filter. Who the fuck steals a Brita water filter? The city of Denver sends them to every resident for free because our pipes suck, and that's what they stole. So you tell me, I really don't know. Like, They also decided to steal the Spliff Society. If those that have been to the shop, they know that we have a Spliff Society. Shout out Spliff Society. We're the only people in Colorado that carry Spliff Society. They're really awesome flavored cones that are like rose petal or lotus or sage or cocoa or all kinds of crazy shit. But these are flavored wraps, and they come in a cool display. They just picked the whole display up and carried it out. I think they might have thought they were pre-rolls, but at the same time, there was nothing in the pre-rolls. So, okay, you get nothing. But here's their exit. It's now been like, I think they were in the store for a total of like 7 or 8 minutes. Like they didn't spend a lot of time. Alarm is going off, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think you can see them shove this ATM in the car, which I find hilarious. Try to speed this up a little bit. They're inside jacking shit at the moment. Oh, driver's moving the car just a little. He's getting ready for his fast getaway. It's funny because usually there's a decent amount of traffic driving around this shop. There's plenty of people around, residential, commercial, businesses. I think the ATM is in the back seat. I have footage of it. I thought I downloaded it for you guys, but maybe they already stuffed the ATM in the back seat. But yeah, they dragged it straight out the front door and they just stuffed it straight in the back seat. It fits in, an ATM will fit in the back of a Hyundai like no problem if you guys didn't know. It slides in there like perfect. But yeah, they definitely load it real quick. Let's see if I can find it. I have the footage for sure. Here they're coming. This is the escape. The escape. Yeah, they popped the trunk. One dude is on the cell phone his entire time in the front, and the other guy doing the burglar is on the cell phone the entire time. So that's their whole lookout system. But then, yeah, here comes dude. Pops the trunk. I'll pause it. So he's got the guy up front. He's got like bank bags and a water Brita filter. The guy coming out the door right now has a boombox, his crowbar, and it's a little JBL boombox, like $300, but fuck you. It was actually an employee of mine, so that sucks. And then that thing over his shoulder, which you can't really tell, is blurry, but that thing over his shoulder, he's holding it in between his arms. It's about 3 foot tall. It's a rectangular case, and it's just full of pre-rolls. And it was like $600. But yeah, they take this pre-roll case, shove it in the trunk, and they dip. So I was burgled. I was burgled like 5 days into running this shop. I really didn't care that much because they didn't take a single marijuana item. All they really did was fuck up my door, steal my employee's boombox, and take some pre-rolls. Not even pre-rolls, sorry. Some cones, some papers. You stole papers. You committed a massive felony for papers and granted an ATM machine. But they took off. We have tons of camera footage of it. And like I said, we called the cops. The cops came in. And they actually did call like the CSI fucking crime squad in or whatever. And they came in and took like pictures and put rulers on the doors of where their footprints were, and then they would like measure their footprint and then take pictures of it. And we had to close the shop for half a day while all this forensic people were coming in, fingerprinting everything and doing all this shit. And I was just laughing at them. I was like, there's no fucking way that these guys are gonna fucking catch these people at all. But yeah, there's the Denver ATM robbing crew. So there you have it, I guess. How do I go back to full screen for me? Let me see. Forgot how to run this here software, guys. It's been so long since I've done a podcast with you all. All right, so yeah, we got burgled. There's the robbery. It was fucking stupid. There's dipshit of the day moment. Dipshit of the day worthy. But yeah, they didn't really get anything. But they did get an ATM. But no one seems to care. It's like, in a weird way, victimless crime other than my front door. Because, again, money was FDIC insured. The ATM was insured. They get a check bigger back for the ATM than what it's worth to buy a new one. So everybody wins, right? I guess. I don't know. Stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Yeah, there you go. Dark Horse Genetics got robbed within fucking 10 days of being open. And I knew immediately we were never going to catch these fucking people. But it is what it is. With that said, yeah, I'm just here to bullshit a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to tell you all about the Sea Bazaar promotion that's going on, the 50% off that's going on tonight at midnight all the way through Monday. 50% off Sea Bazaar, Dark Horse Genetics. Also, we got that grow for sale. And now I'm just here to bullshit and talk shop. I haven't been with you guys for so fucking long that I'm curious what you guys want to know. I think I know that you guys are interested in what's going on with the grow, the garden, in the new shop. So the new shop, it's operating, you know, fairly well right now, but we're moving to all the plants from the old grow to the new grow, which is now complete. But that's going to take 4 to 6 months. Let's say the first 3 months we did nothing but clean the entire place and do a little light remodel, move some things around, clean like crazy, and then yeah, I started filling it up. And as of now, we have the third room of perpetual completely full. So we are about 1 month away from a full perpetual, meaning we'll harvest every month from here on out. Took over 6 months to get there. A long time. There's over 35 strains in there. A lot of them are going to be treat strains. Shout out J-Lo. A lot of treat work is going on in the warehouse, and there'll be a separate subdivided brand being sold out of the shop, which will be treat flour. We got to get on her jar and get it worked out, but yeah, it'll be treat flour in her own jar. And J-Lo has fire genetics that she's cultivated over 18 years or longer, and she's been collecting these for decades in many cases. And yeah, you guys have the opportunity to come by old classics and new hot shit. But yeah, at this time we have over 35 strains that are going to be growing in our perpetual, and yeah, that might get slimmed down as we move forward. But we basically our first real first like big crop is going to be early March. So early March we'll have a big crop, and then from there it's off to the races. You know what I mean? Like off to the races. So we've been operating the entire store like skeleton crew, and yeah, it just me and my close friends. So yeah, eventually we'll potentially, once we get our flour in and start wholesaling, we're working on bringing our delivery online. So once the delivery comes online, we'll have delivery drivers. I'm trying to get a mobile app developed so that you can order your stuff through the mobile app. We've done all kinds of marketing stuff lately. We didn't really want to market too much because our flour wasn't ready yet, but as of now, we're starting to ramp up the marketing. So look for our text line number, which I'll tell you guys about probably next week. We also have the mobile app getting developed, and we have full page ads and magazines coming out all over Denver. Oh, everybody, please, everybody, do me a solid. We are nominated for the best dispensary and the best new dispensary from Best of Denver in Westward. Westward.com, westwardmagazine.com, or just westward.com. But everybody who knows Colorado knows the Westward. We're up for the best of the best, and we need votes. Please vote. It started yesterday, and you can vote once a day. And if you guys really want to help me out, really want to help me out, please go vote many times and help Dark Horse become the Westward best dispensary in Colorado. I mean, we've only been open for 4 months, but we are like trending towards being the best. So yeah, help us out with that. That would help us quite a bit. But yeah, it's really cool. Best new dispensary and best dispensary, both categories. So I'm stoked about that. You guys go give us a vote, man. We need it. We need it. All right. Oh, I have massive fucking news. I know a lot of you guys know this already. I can't believe I didn't lead with this. I have massive fucking news. If you didn't know, let me drop this little bomb on you.
12, 11.
Jesus, that was loud. Oh, nope. Sorry, I'm having all kinds of issues. I will get this sorted. Okay, sorry. I was all fuckered up there for a minute. Watch this. I got news for you. News. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, let me figure out how to get myself back on the screen. Okay, how about not a circle? Okay, no, wide, not classic. There we go. We're getting there. And I'm a little glitchy myself with this right now, everybody. I apologize. But yeah, so if you didn't catch what was just happening there, J-Lo and I are having a baby boy. So I kind of can't believe it, to tell you the truth. Yeah, like I'm beyond pumped. It's like I said, I've been joking, but I'm like, it's the best pollination I've ever created. The best. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of me. There's been so much life coming at me so fucking fast. But yeah, I have my very first ever baby boy coming, and I'm really stoked. I'm really pumped about it, and yeah, I'm like at a loss for words. We're doing the whole pregnancy thing now. I shouldn't say we're. J-Lo is doing the whole pregnancy thing now, and she's being a super champ. Like she's crushing it. And yeah, I'm going to all these appointments, doing all these ultrasound stuff, seeing this little sucker like kicking in there, and seeing a little heartbeat and seeing all that stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm kind of old to be doing the whole dad thing, but I always wanted to be a dad in my life, so I'm glad I can check that box off before I get like ancient old. But yeah, your boy became a father, and that's coming right around end of May, early June, something like that is kind of the expected date. I'm not going to tell you all exactly, but yeah, we just want a happy, healthy baby boy. So yeah, we are completely stoked, and thank you everybody with all the kind words and well wishes and thoughts and prayers. We appreciate that, and yeah, I'm really proud of J-Lo. I'm really proud of J-Lo, and I'm really honored that she's going to be the mother of my child, and I'm just looking forward to the next chapter. Where, yeah, we got a little bouncing baby boy around here. I can't really wrap my mind around it at this point. Like, it's real, but it's not officially real. When I get a hold this little fucker, then I'm sure it'll be completely real. And then there'll be no sleep for like a year. But yeah, and that's just another challenge with everything going on, trying to launch the new business or the new dispensary, and then move the entire grow. And oh, by the way, have a child and raise it in the middle of like starting a cutthroat small business where 75% of these businesses have gone under this year alone. So yeah, if you're not hip to the news, cannabis in Colorado is like all but dead. Like it's just not, it's really bad. Everyone is surrendering, turning in licenses left and right. So as far as like there's people, if you know what you're doing, you can make money. If you know what you're doing, you can make money. This is just kind of a market correcting itself if you will, in a way where people that shouldn't have probably ever got involved in this industry did get involved in it through COVID times or whatever, and then found some success, and then now have completely fallen on their ass. But yeah, the marijuana industry in Colorado has shrunken by like 70% of the grows have closed. And why that might scare you, that's actually good news. If you're like me, you see that all as good news. You're like, okay, now we're getting rid of the riffraff, and now we're getting rid of the dumbasses and the marketing only people and the people that don't understand fucking how to grow weed at all. And the people that sell pounds for $200-$300, they can all go. And that's what we've been waiting for. It's like, you guys can all go. And then we'll bring the quality back up and the price back up, honestly. But yeah, it's been a shitty time for marijuana in Colorado and many other places. I'm not super like abreast to what's going on around the country, but I know it's tough in Michigan right now. I know Oklahoma's been bad. I know Washington's been bad. I know Cali's bad. Like certain people in Cali just murder it, obviously. But for the general folk in Cali, it's rough. Their licensing situation is still rough. A lot of people are looking for greener pastures, Minnesota's looking good. Minnesota has some stuff coming online that'll be a new little frontier for a while. Obviously New York, but what a mess. Florida, what a mess. So yeah, it's an interesting time to be in cannabis. I was telling J-Lo, like, 10 years ago, 2014, when weed became recreationally legal in Colorado the first time in America, I was like, I couldn't have predicted what this next 10 years would have looked like. And I would have been so wrong, because 10 years later, so many people have gone out of business and lost millions of dollars. And it's like, holy shit. So if I'm sitting here now and going to tell you what the next 10 years looks like, I couldn't even begin to guess. I don't even know if we'll be allowed to do this shit in 10 years. I don't know if it'll be federally legal, if it'll be sold in every gas station, or Marlboro will own us all, and we'll just have these boutique fucking seed breeders, or if the dispensary game will, prevail in some way. But I do like being in control of my own destiny in a way, or, where with the shop, with the grow, with the lab, with all these things, it's like you can kind of make any product you want. You can grow, you can sell, you can name your price, you can put it out there. And it's the true like sink or swim mentality. It's like, now's your chance to do what you do best and put it out there. So, yes, sir. All right, questions. I'm going to go to the chat. I haven't really been looking. But questions, if you got questions, throw them in the chat right now. All right. Are there any regular Bruce banners available? If so, where? There should be some on C-Bazaar. If not, I'll check before I go to bed tonight by midnight and reload them. But regular Bruce banners, they're F2s. That's the only version we have right now. Original Bruce banner F2. Go to cbazaar.com. They should be there. If not, I'll make sure they're in stock tonight. Finally catch a live. Yeah, we haven't been live, so it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. What's the price per pound cake? I mean, sometimes these lovely pound cakes are fucking $200-$300, man. Then again, the best weed is still 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You know what I mean? So just under $2,000 for the fire, just over 200 for the fucking commercial dog shit. Yeah, thank you all for the congratulations. Appreciate y'all. King's banner available. I think I have a very, very limited amount, and that would also be an F2. So, yes, I will double check that the King banner is in stock tonight also, but it will be an F2. Want fake Google reviews? Got it. No, I don't. But I will say somebody, this is another thing that we've come across as we started this shop. Somebody is super pissed at us and like trolling us on Weed Maps because we bought this business. We didn't start this business. So we bought an existing dispensary and converted it to Dark Horse Genetics and in turn took over the Weed Maps. And somebody there, an old employee, clearly is like fired up that we have the old reviews from Weed Maps from their old company still on the Weed Maps. And they're just spamming us with 1-star reviews saying we fake our reviews. We fake our reviews. And I was just like, dude, we bought this business. I'm sorry you're mad. But yeah, we're getting spammed on Weed Maps with 1-star reviews. So if you guys want to throw us a Weed Maps review, a real one, and say we don't fucking fake our reviews, that'd be sweet. But either way, I'm not worried. Congratulations on the birth of your son. Thank you. I got some interesting comments. Wet Bandits. It does remind me of Wet Bandits. It's like the Home Alone dipshits, like rob my dispensary. Surprised they didn't fucking leave the faucets running and shit. That's like the caliber of fucking skill of this robbery. To me, the funniest part of the robbery was when he's fucking smashing the door with his foot and it's open. It's not even a locked door. It's just funny to me. Good old TH Sleazer. Yeah, don't even get me started on good old TH Sleazer. Still a piece of shit. That's a part of the reason why, I didn't really do many podcasts in the back half of the year too. It's just like, it was a kind of a big deal for me to have my former co-host fucking try to narc me out and destroy my life. Like, January, 1 year ago this time, we were getting almost daily visits from some sort of fucking, you name the ABCs. It was fucking, or whatever, you name the fucking department. Department of Reg, the tax department, the fucking med, the fucking city, the excise and license, the health department. Like, dude, if you could call them, he called them. Like a complete fucking bitch. And I've also seen that he's out there fucking running his stupid mouth saying that he ran Dark Horse. And I could say so much. That's not what this podcast is going to be about. But I just want to make it very clear. T.H. Caesar has never flowered a fucking plant in his entire fucking life. He had a tent with fucking a few clones in it. He never grew our weed. He never had shit to do with our weed. He didn't even take the clones that we sold through his clone division that we did at Dark Horse briefly. So, yeah, that dude is a real piece of shit. And it affected me as far as like considering that I sat here. I mean, how many podcast hosts can say that their former co-host literally tried to have them thrown in jail? Like, by having the med come to my facility and say that we Photoshop our licenses and shit and trying to send cops over and shit. It's like, that's just another level. And, if I didn't have a new venture and millions on the line invested into it, we'll just say, we'll see you when we see you. Because shit like that gets handled. And it will get handled because that's some real low chicken shit bullshit when you do some shit like that. And not only to me, but you do it to all the staff, all the friends, all the people that, you considered friends. And then you fucking pussyfoot your ass back to fucking New York City to go hide in your mom's fucking government-paid fucking apartment. You're a complete fucking chicken shit piece of shit. And, yeah, like I said, I have no respect for that guy. Sorry, I shouldn't have read that line. Anyway, moving on. Bloody Sunday, is it around? Good question. That one is probably retired, but I will go through the vaults. And if I have it, I will throw like one pack up. So you may want to check the old site. You're a locksmith. How'd they get in? They crowbarred the fuck out of the locks. And yeah, they definitely did. Word. Alphabet Boys. Yeah. I mean, we had everybody come, dude. Everybody and their mother came with the stupidest shit ever. Am I going to get Daz back on the show? Good question. I just talked to Daz the other day. Daz came through the dispensary not that long ago. Shout out Daz. We still love Daz. Daz is the fucking absolute man. He's my guy. And Dark Owl still lives. But yeah, Daz, we'll get Daz back on the show at some point. We haven't done a lot of shows. That's one thing is lately I haven't been lining up like any interviews or anything at all like that. But I did have my CCTV guy come out to the shop the other day. And me and him sat for like 2 hours reminiscing about the wildest shit that we had seen. And I was like, this is the best podcast. This would be the best podcast I've ever fucking heard. This dude has so many fucking stories. And he reminded me of all the crazy shit. At one point, this guy had like 150 dispensaries or something that he was monitoring for all like kind of all the major shops in Denver. He was the CCTV guy. So he'd go out there and like, dude, he's got stories. He's got crazy fucking stories. So most of those guys are completely out of business and long gone. So we might be able to tell those stories now. So I'll probably try to get him on. That's one guest I'd like to have on. The guy that none of you know, but trust me, he's the famous CCTV guy from Denver, Colorado for all the weed shops. And dude, he's got stories. But yeah, that's one guest I'd like to get on. But yeah, I haven't, I can look around and potentially invite a couple people to come on. I know we can get a lot of people in here if we try. But at the same time, I'm just kind of rolling with the flow right now. You know what I mean? Like I say, we got focusing on the shop, focusing on moving the garden, focusing in on new baby boy, and everything positive, everything good, everything moving forward. So it all looks good. And I would say this, so it relates to Daz, in 2025, I would like to get back with Daz and do at least one more Dark Owl release just so that I want to keep it alive. It might not be coming fast and furious, but with Daz moving back to Maine and me in Denver with all these other projects, I'd say that definitely got pushed to the back burner. And I'd like to bring that up to the front burner a little bit. But I got a lot of projects right now. A lot of projects. Get Stone Ninja back on the show. Shout out Stone Ninja, my guy. I got his hat on, dude. Sent me a hat the other day in the mail. Love using Ninja. He sent me some decks, a bunch of packs. And believe it or not, we're going to have Stone Ninja packs in the shop. We're going to have some Mulpata seeds in the shop. We're going to have Stone Ninja packs in the shop. I think I'm going to try to make it happen where we get some Dark Owls and some Night Owls in the shop. We'll always have Dark Horse seeds in the shop. So we will be the premier seed place in Denver, Colorado to come get the best breeders. Yeah, that'll be exclusive because we have to basically make them there. So, I intend to do that. But shout out my guy Ninja. Shout out Blue. Ninja's going to be in Hawaii next Friday. And there's a slight chance, any of you 808ers out there, that me and J-Lo might slide through. Slight. But I really want to go to it. Dude, it's like 12 degrees here, and it has been for a month. It hasn't gotten over fucking freezing in like a month and a half. I hate it. I'm pissed. I'm miserable with this weather. I'm going to a fucking beach. I'm just way too fucking busy to leave right now. But there's a slight chance that I'm going to fucking take a red eye or some shit with J-Lo and just skirt out to Waikiki for like 48 hours and skirt right back. Don't tell nobody. But you might see me at that trade show. It won't be Friday, that's for sure. It might be Saturday and it might be Sunday. I don't know. You better go see Stone Ninja and see if I'm hanging out because I might fucking be there. I'm not going to really announce it. I'm just low-key sliding in, and I'll bring a few packs. But if you're in Hawaii, come to the Hawaii Cannabis Expo next weekend at the Blaisdell Events Center. And if I'm not there, definitely go see Ninja. You know what I mean? He's definitely going to be there. But, yeah, fuck yes. Come do that. All the best dispos carry beans for real heads. It's true. It's true. Everybody says Ninja moved to Hawaii, didn't he? I think Ninja was trolling y'all. I don't know if I'm blowing his thing, but I think he's trolling y'all. Ninja lives in Hawaii in his heart, okay? 77 here today, loving it. Fuck you in the best kinds of way, man. I don't know where you're at, but that sounds tropical to me. 77 sounds just about perfect. Just about perfect. I got a New Year's card from Daz and Night Owl. It was a great surprise. Dude, Daz remains the best of the best of the best when it comes to customer service, customer retention, customer gifts, customer swag, all the stuff, dude. Daz is like, we could do a whole show on everything that Daz has made that has been fucking awesome that you all should have, from fucking speakers to headlamps to towels to fucking pop dolls to fucking, dude, just all of it. And you know this. I don't have to convince you. You already know this. Snow in the South. Stone Ninja does lives on Twitch and Kick. Yes, if you guys didn't know, catch out my guy Stone Ninja on Twitch. Streams usually all the time, but I haven't been streaming for so long. I haven't even picked up this computer for 6 months and turned on a stream or watched a stream. So I don't know if Ninja's going daily and hard like he used to. But I know Ninja, and he's still streaming. So give my guy Ninja a follow if you don't know what I'm talking about. Will you offer clones at the shop at some point? Abso-fucking-lutely. It's something that we've been wanting to roll out and only roll it out correctly. We've had a few clones at certain points that we just sort of brought a tray in and stuck them in there. But now I'm going to build a whole section that's going to hold the clones. And yeah, J-Lo's a cloning master, and she has her treat clones, and there'll be some Dark Horse clones. But yeah, I want one whole wall to be like clones and the other half of that wall to be seeds, because it's Dark Horse genetics, and you come here for genetics. So if you're a grower, this is the shop that you're going to want to go to. That's the idea. Can you do a Skink Hunt 4D2 strain review? As far as like growing it or smoking it, it was a fem seed that released that I can't really talk about. Well, I kind of can. It was something we did with, I believe it was a cult classic, something that never came to market, and the whole thing fell apart. So we just released the limited amount of seed that we had. But yeah, that was a market steal. Now I think back on it. But yeah, it was something that we kind of named like surreptitiously or like under the cover of darkness so that no one would really know what it is. But yeah, those strains are usually generally really purpley. Reminds me of like Fruity Pebbles. It's kind of like purpley. It was a fem cross. It was vigorous, smaller yielder, but call it a mix between like purple starburst or purple punch, somewhere in between. But it wasn't like, it's definitely like a purpley kind of thing. There was a few different phenos that would pop out that expressed totally different deals, but almost all of it came out with like varying degrees of purpleness. Do we ship clones to New York City? Maybe eventually. Right now, yeah, the shipping isn't really going because of the weather, man. It's hard to send anything when it's fucking this cold. Everything you send will arrive dead. It's funny. There's only a certain window in America where you can really successfully send clones like in mass, and it's going to be in the spring and fall, because if you do it in the summer, it's too hot, they die. If you do it in the winter, it's too cold, they freeze. And I can't tell you how many packages of clones I've gotten that you open up and it's just like literally icicles on a wilted fucking stick, and you're like, oh, that sucks. So anyone that's figured it out, I give them all the credit in the world. It's hard to ship cluts in the winter, so I kind of put a pause on all that. Although I'm not saying no. Hit up J-Lo. J-Lo does all kinds of stuff. So hit up Treat Consulting, or hit up just hit up J-Lo, and she has a list at all times, and she'll figure a way to get it to you. Good to see you. I missed you, man. I missed you too. Boss lady let you out of the dungeon. It's true. I've been literally slaving, man. I've been slaving away, just working my ass off to the bone. But, all for the right reasons. All for the right reasons, and I'm pretty happy about it, to tell you the truth. Smoking Skittles. As always, you guys already know. Let's pop in one of these here real quick. Why not?
It's free!
You guys want some free shit? I don't know what I want to give away. You name the pack in the comments right now, and if I have it in stock, I'll pick it, and then we'll give it away. So what would you like to see me give away? Say it. Say it now. I should say type it. Type it now. We also have like a skateboard deck or hoodies or stickers. We got all kinds of shit, really. I'm not the greatest at self-promotion. What happened to our seed store? I'm not sure I ever had a seed store. Maybe seedbazaaronline.com? It should be up and running. There's a sale going on it tonight. Too cold to shipping to NOLA. Stockton Slap. I can do that. Guard Up Frost. We got Banner, Planet Hulk. That's a Mosca strain. Banner 3. RS. Element Z. Thanos. And a shirt. Yeah, you guys want the good shit. We're going to go with the Stockton Slap because it was first. And I have plenty of them. Plenty of Stockton Slap. But yeah, if you guys want a pack of Stockton Slap, I will give it to you. If you are the, let's call it the 60th person, 60th person to email this email on the bottom of your screen, darkhorsegeneticslive@gmail.com. And in the subject line, you must write burgled. Burgled. Right, burgled in the subject line. The 60th person to do that, I'll send you a pack of Stockton Slap. If you want to be nice to me, put your address in there so I don't have to chase you down. All right? There's your free shit. It's free. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, everybody. I think that's all I kind of have. Like I say, I just want to jump on here and say hello to everybody and let you all know I'm not dead. I'm working my ass off. And I will be back. And C Bazaar is going to have a 50% off sale tonight. And I have a grow for sale. And I have a MIP for sale. And you should buy it in Denver, Colorado, or wherever you live and move here and run it and operate it. And you better act fast in the email before it's gone. And we have a dispensary you need to go visit. And we have a baby boy coming that you need to think positive thoughts about. And yeah. And you need to stay warm out there because it's fucking bitterly, bitterly cold. And you might see us in Hawaii. And you might see Ninja. Well, you'll definitely see Ninja in Hawaii. So go to the Hawaii Cannabis Expo. But with all that said, yeah, I think I'm going to sign this fucker off. I will try to get you guys at least a podcast a month, if not two. I'm not certain that I'm going to be able to do weekly with my current load right now. But I will bring you guys some more podcasts. And I'll make them better than me rambling up here. How about that? I promise you I actually get some content, some guests and stuff. And we will make Dark Horse Live great again. I just say that weirdly political statement. I'm not a super Trumper. Anyway, all right, everybody, stay safe, stay warm. C Bazaar sale starts at midnight, ends Monday, 50% off. And yeah, you're gonna have to pay through Venmo or Cash App or something because our credit card processor took a shit. But I look forward to coming back and talking to you guys and having an awesome 2025. Hopefully you guys stay safe, stay warm. I don't know where my exit song intro exit thing is, so